Hi, my name is Ben Quattrone, and this is my personal branding presentation, part of the Marketing 363 class. The date is December 14th, 2016. Some of my original objectives when the project began were to obtain an entry-level job in the marketing field. I don't know what I want to do exactly, but uh, I'm obviously going to go search where my degree is. After graduation, I definitely see a possibility going into sales. My plan is to try to gain as much sales experience as I can because that's something that they definitely give to younger, unexperienced kids. And I want to be as prepared as I can heading into interviews this spring for jobs. Wanting to come out of this project with a new understanding of who I am and what my brand is, because I know when I go into those job interviews, I really have to sell myself, and in order to sell myself, I'm going to have to know myself. My personal branding to LinkedIn exercise, I have a picture on the right hand side. You can see I did my LinkedIn post about my advertisement sales position internship with a Decatur here at Milliken, and it's my job to go around to the local businesses and sell advertisements for the paper, and I get a small percentage of that, but it's really just been for the experience, and it's been a great internship. I believe this post really highlights some of my strengths and my character and my professionalism. You really can't teach experience, and I think being involved in this project at an early age shows my maturity and work ethic, but also my time management to hold down the job, along with being a full-time student and being a member of the football team. And I think that business leaders will read this post and see someone who has the tools to be successful in anything he chooses to do. My Instagram campaign, right here I have a picture of a big city in the lights at night, and you can see the hashtags in the Instagram post down below. I think that this picture really illustrates the fact that I'm eager to kind of break away from the Millie bubble and kind of spread my wings in a bigger market. I think there's a lot of opportunities in a lot of the cities in the Midwest, such as Detroit, Chicago, and St. Louis, and I'm definitely exploring all those locations. Another Instagram photo from my Instagram campaign was me celebrating with a teammate after a touchdown. Football has been a big part of my life, and I'm definitely going to take a lot of the lessons, the life lessons I learned in football, and translate them into the workforce, because I think that life and football really do correlate. This picture just really shows my passion and joy that I played with, and I brought to practice every day. I hope that business leaders will see my passion and my drive, and I want to be a part of their team, just like I was a part of the Milliken team. I've always worked well in teams, and I definitely am going to look into organizations that have a team-first environment. Here's another one of my photos. I think the photo speaks for itself. I've always been afraid of failure, and I never trusted my own raw talent, and I always knew I had to outwork people, because I didn't trust my natural ability. I didn't trust being able to go wing it. And I think business leaders will see this in my eyes, and I have a list of references that would say the same about me. Here's another picture. This picture is just, I really think that in the world we live in today, no matter how successful you are or think you may be, it's always important not to be too prideful to accept help. Especially early on, too often kindness is mistaken for weakness, but it's important early on to not reject help, because you can't do it on your own. Everyone talks about it's all about who you know in networking, and it really is. And there's no shame in taking an interview from a friend or from a relative or from however you networked your way in there. Never turn down help in the beginning. One way or another, we all rely on someone else at some point. So I hope I can find a company that shares some of these moral values that I possess. The personal branding Twitter chat. As you can see, I have my question, my tweet down there, and then you can see a Milliken student commented back. This chat was great because it allowed me to publicize my brand on social media and get other people involved, uh, and have those tweets appear on their pages, which are seen by other people, and that's just part of building relationships and networking online. People are very busy and they really have time to meet in person or talk on the phone. So this is a great tool to really be able to get in a dialogue and communicate with people that you otherwise wouldn't have the ability to do. And it makes it fast and easy. And the Twitter chat allows me to enter into dialogue with other individuals or even groups on their own time. And this chat will allow my hashtags to be seen, and this will hence grow my brand. Here's another Twitter chat picture. I just put the picture up there. I asked, do you as a college graduate feel that your school has prepared you to enter the workforce? Both of them felt very strongly that Millikan had, which was great to see. My walking tour, the four most important locations for me on campus were Frank M. Lindsay, the football field, Dolson Hall, Schilling Hall, and then Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Here's just a picture of my, on the right, of my walking tour. Frank M. Lindsay, I came to this school originally because of football. Football is one of a huge passions in my life and has been for the last 4 years, and it's been a thrill to play on that field with some of my best friends every Saturday, and I will always hold that place close in my heart. Dolson Hall, where I spent my freshman year, just built some relationships that will last a lifetime, built friendships that will last a lifetime, really grew up when I was a freshman at school here, so I owe a lot of that to Dolson Hall. Schilling Hall, one of the first sites I saw at Millikan. It's a beautiful landscape and building, and I kind of fell in love with the school when I saw it. And I've had just so many classes in there. I've pretty much grown up in there. I just feel like that hall has had a lot to do with who I am today. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, where I would go hang out and just socially mix with my peers, and it was just a place where I could be myself and I could hang out with friends and family and get some great wings. Personally, I think my best effort was in my Instagram campaign. That's the thing that I think really connected with me the most. I spent a lot of time choosing my photos and writing my descriptions and hashtags. I truly attempted to find the best possible photos that represented me, and it really did come from the heart, and I'm proud of that. My future plans are to continue my sales advertising internship next spring with the Decatur, and obviously continue working towards my graduation in May. I want to develop my resume and LinkedIn profile. That's something that I continually am doing, but I really want to put a lot of attention on that over Christmas break. I want to gather more followers on social media and LinkedIn. That's just going to strengthen my network, which will strengthen my brand, and having more followers cannot hurt. And the end goal is to obtain a job this summer in some form of digital media marketing or sales following graduation. So I look forward to the challenge, and I thank you for being a part of my presentation.